Whitmer says,
The bottom names, don't confuse her.
and it's strongly suggested by her, but I'm gonna kind of force this part of it. When you go up, only because the bowling alley is closed. When you go up to the counter, you have, whether you're ordering food or you're picking your food up, shoes, whatever, you have to wear the mask. Other than that, I've got a few that just can't wear the mask because it bothers, it affects their breathing. So, that part I'm going to be a lot more lenient on, but I am strongly suggesting during the rest of the night that we wear the mask. If you want it down when you're up to bowl, I don't mind. When you're up there, if you want to pull it down like this, I have no problem. And then just pull it back up when you got go to come down. That way you're up away from the people, you're 6 foot away from them hopefully.
Okay.
And then that way you're not spreading any germs. If you're going to, and I'm going to enforce the thing, if you're going to the bathroom, wash your hands before you come out. That's going to help stop the virus. Keep us from getting it, hopefully. If you sneeze and use a hanky or whatever, you get in there and wash your hands, which is going to be a little more time consuming. I'm going to have to be a little more lenient on some of that because, as far as the bowling's concerned, because we're expecting more out of you on keeping your hands clean and stuff. So that's what I strongly recommended. But up there, they're going to make you wear the mask. I would prefer that we all wear the mask at least for a little while until hopefully the stuff will be going away. I mean, I have to do it too. But as long as it's up to where you're not coughing on people and breathing too much on people. Okay?
Yep.
Now, for bowling part,
All right.
those are pretty much the same as last year. For the new ones, you got a new guy. Where is he? Oh, okay. Okay, for the new ones, and a reminder for the rest of you, when you're up on the lane, or when it's your turn to bowl, and there's someone up on the lane getting ready to bowl,
Edge.
either on the left or the right of you, remember, you stay down off the approach until they've thrown their ball. And if there's someone on both sides of you, you gotta wait until both of them are done throwing their balls. That is a given rule that we've had right along. We're going to keep it that way and stuff. That's just because it's bowling at it. Hopefully everybody's going to have fun this year and going to be able to do. It looks like we're not going to have any. I'm thinking we'll do 3-person teams this year because that way it's smaller groups and stuff, and you guys will be able to get done that way. I think we'll have like 4 teams that way. Make it better for you guys and easier. So, any questions?
Not at this time.
Okay, the sanction fees and the bowling fees are all the same as they were last year.
Got it.
What, Jen?
Can we spread these tables out a little bit more because they're actually not 6 feet apart?
Well,
From
23
table to
24
table?
for right now can stay where they are. 22 can go back. Put the front ones forward and the back ones back.
You got
Great
it.
idea. I'd like to add something quick. I work with over half
However-
of the people. I want to just reiterate what I
However,
was saying. Because
okay.
if I am, let's use Matt for an example, and he's here at this club, and he has strict rules. I mean, I know that you're also with MMI, and several, Nate, all of you guys, Derek. So if you can't follow those rules, what happens is you're putting everyone else at risk of other activities they're doing, like coming with me to MMI, and then coming here, so washing your hands, keeping your mask up. Do you have your mask on? Can you put your mask on or not? Okay, thank
He's
you.
got asthma, he has problems with breathing.
Yeah, so I know there's some exceptions. I have clients like that too, but if you want to continue with all your activities other than tonight, it's good that you follow Deb's rules, right?
And if any of you think you're coming down with something,
Yeah.
viral, call me, miss the week, That way we're not taking a chance of it being the virus
Right.
and contaminating everybody.
We keep each other safe that way for other things we like doing through the week, right?
You
And
know
washing
what?
the hands, yeah.
You know what, if this young man has asthma, then you're gonna help him by wearing your mask, because it would be very dangerous for him if he got COVID-19.
Yes.
So you wanna not only protect yourself, but you wanna protect the other people that you are going to be around. So please keep your mask on if you can possibly do it at all times.
And also, it does no good if it's right here. What am I doing right now? It's over what?
It is the mask.
Where's my
But-
mask?
It is below your
No
nose.
good.
That's
You might
right.
as well not wear it.
That is fault.
That's right, Derek.
Allergies and right now, well, that's why I'm at least keeping it.
Yes,
open.
thank you for
Yeah.
covering
So
that.
what they have shown, it actually is just the same as having no mask, because your nose particles also spread as much as your mouth.
I'm hoping that's
So
fine.
some of you that don't have her issues or asthma, I see maybe it slips down. What do we need to do?
Keep adjusting
We need
it.
to keep it up here, and if you can pinch it, or you need a new mask that has the metal piece that molds and keeps it up, that's what you need to be bringing, right? So it stays up. Yeah, so it covers both. Okay?
Yep.
Now I have another question, kids.
Yes.
I'm debating whether or not to do state this year. Because of everything that's been going on with COVID, and we're getting a late start, which means it's gonna be everybody needing to come up with money all at once. I'm thinking maybe we should skip it this year.
Why don't you
Just
take a show of
because
hands?
right now you got your sanction fees, you start the bowling, and I am not sure yet exactly when we're gonna have to come up with the 85. But I'm assuming, I haven't been able to get with Jan and check, it's gonna be the 1st of November, so you're gonna have October and November to come up with that. And then we're gonna have to come up with money for the hotels and food and gas, which will have a little bit of time for that. So I'm thinking maybe we could save the money and just wait until next year.
Okay.
That sounds like good.
Okay, sounds good to me. Thank you.
Of course.
All right, Mary, do you have sanction cards? I've got Paul, Tim, and Rhonda started. Okay, how about everybody, Tim, Rhonda, and Paul, sit back, and then that way we can have her. Mary, sit here and help me out. As soon as we get this going,
They're still in that.
soon
It's
start.
AY something.
All right.
You guys are gonna have to let me know what team, where you wanna be, who you wanna be with too.
All those letters are still in
I'm a-
organization.
Okay. All right.
A three-person team this year.
Us three are gonna be a team again.
Gary, Mike, and Matt.
Yep.
Yes. They are no. We are known as Wolves 2.0.
Yeah, and don't forget when we get the paperwork for your scores to put your team name on the top of that paper. Otherwise, you're just gonna be number 1 or number 2.
All right.
You don't want to be number 2 because pretty much we already know where that's on.
But we do want to be number 1 because
Yeah.
we are number 1.
You don't want to end up number 2 because that just sounds like something you don't want to know.
Or want to be.
Both ways. You don't want to be there, number 2. So that just sounds
Or you do
like
not want to be
taking
going.
number 2.
You do not want to be going.
Yeah, that's why you don't want to be number 2.
Rather be number 1 because it means you're awesome.
Yeah. If you're number 2, then you're good.
He's not working, he's working. He's working for the bowling alley, so he's not gonna bowl.
Oh, was that today?
Yeah, Matt, or Dave. All right, we'll give her to Mary. Give her the money.
Right.
Monday this weekend, the past 2 years, me and I have children.
Really?
Yeah.
Hello, Rhonda. Short Rhonda.
Good.
Long time no see.